afternoon. Welcome to At Home and Personal. Now, it's not often that I follow up very quickly after doing a broadcast as I did yesterday, a 20-minute or 30-minute broadcast. But honestly, thinking about it after doing a bit of research on the missing Amy Fitzpatricks, there are two things that really were bugging me. They were really bugging me. The first thing was the fact, if you didn't listen to the 16 years ago, if you didn't listen to yesterday, 16 years ago, Irish girl Amy Fitzpatrick, who lived in Meathas, was out babysitting on New Year's Eve with her friend Ashley Rose, who lived across the field, a very 5-minute, 10-minute walk. She was off babysitting with her, and on New Year's Day, Amy left Ashley, bid her goodbye, good night. Not goodbye, it was the afternoon, I think. And never seen again. That was it. Never seen again. That was the end of it. Now, just that's the basic story. And if you want to hear more in-depth story, go back to yesterday's broadcast, and you can hear it all there. Two things struck me. The first thing is that Ashley said, and Ashley's, I spoke to Ashley. I don't think I've ever met her, but I interviewed her. As you can see yesterday, you can see the interview I did 3 years ago, whatever. Ashley said, and she's a really nice person, Ashley, living down here still, said, I think she is, said that Amy had a pink telephone, teenager's telephone. There was no, she didn't have a SIM card or anything in it. She'd had her stepfather at the time was her mother's partner, Dave Mahone. She really didn't get on a lot with, not at all. They used to fight all the time. She didn't like him at all. But the phone was found the next day or the day after in their house, in Audrey Fitzpatrick, the mum's house, her pink phone. But yet again, Ashley said she had the phone on New Year's Eve. So if she disappeared on New Year's Day, how did the phone end back? And the incredible thing that they claimed the house was robbed, and all they took was Amy's phone. Who would steal? Who would rob a house and steal a pink phone? What evidence did that phone have on it? You tell me. The other thing that really baffled me, that I knew nothing about whatsoever, is that the mum found out by friends telling her, or people telling her, that young 15-year-old Amy was working for drug pushers. Even two elderly men, seemingly, who took Ashley around in their car when they were moving drugs to make it look like they were a happy family, so they get through police checks. Police checks normally are borders, on the borders, so they're moving drugs. The mum used to say, I wasn't surprised that Amy was out. She went shopping with friends, or whatever, with friends in the afternoon. That's why she wasn't surprised that she didn't get home till late. Well, hold on a minute. If you're going to go down to some border somewhere, Gibraltar or France or wherever, it's not for an afternoon. You're out for a few days drive. So something is very odd there, that no one seemed to know about it. And who are the two elderly men who used to drive her around? Anyway, as I said, this is just a quick drop-in, because honestly, I know I've been broadcasting about Amy Fitzpatrick for years, trying to keep the story alive. Because you just don't let someone's child, Christine Kenny is the auntie, and she's the one, not Audrey, not the mother. Dave Mahone, the stepfather, ended up in prison for killing, you won't believe this, Amy Fitzpatrick's brother, Dean. What did Dean know? That it took him, he was done for manslaughter, not murder, by the way, and he got 7 years. It's very, very odd. And then after, the man who murdered Audrey's son and the missing Amy, she married him, the mother. It's very odd, but that, love is a strange thing. But just going back again, the missing phone, the robbery in the house, and this whole new story that I knew nothing about, but seemingly it has been made public back a couple of years ago, that seemingly Amy was involved in drug running. Very odd. But keep the story alive, and you never know, just this tiny little broadcast, someone might trigger something in someone's mind. Anyway, that's all I'm giving you today from home and personal. And thank you very much for joining us. We'll have a completely different story tomorrow or the next day. Thank you so much.